another episode of Drama Mama. First things first, I'm going to ask you today's question of the day. So get your thinking brains on, because this is kind of a fun one. You ready? If you could have any superpower, I guess this wouldn't be a superhero. Let's rethink that. Yeah, I don't think this is a heroic power, okay? So it's just a superpower. If you can have any superpower in the world, however, this superpower helps no one in no way. It's kind of, it does nothing good or bad. You're not invisible, you can't fly, you can't break through walls. It's not that kind of superpower. It's the kind of superpower that's just silly. What would it be? You're like, what are you talking about, Drama Mama? Good question. So like, if you could create banana pudding anytime you wanted. Might be delicious for like the first day, but then after that you're sick of banana pudding, and so is everyone else in your life, and no one wants any more banana pudding. But now you have this superpower where you can just create banana pudding whenever you want. Or hold on, I didn't think the second one through, so I've got to hold on. Let me think. If you could have smelly feet like that, no matter what time of the day or what you've been doing, that doesn't help anyone. In fact, it might hurt somebody. Some of you are already like, I have that superpower, Drama Mama. I already have that one. So that's the question today. As usual, write your answers in the comment section below, and I can't wait to read them. Okay, great. So let's start with some warm-ups. We have to warm up every time we do theater and drama. Why? Because our face and our body, this is the instrument that we use to perform. Musical instruments, guitars, your cello, those musicians, they use those. So they have to tune those. You have to tune a piano, you have to tune a guitar. We have to tune up our vocal cords and our body before we get into performing. And today we're going to focus on physical movement. So we're gonna warm up our whole body because the voice always has everything to do with the rest of your body. I want you to remember that. Just because we're focusing on physical movement today doesn't mean that the voice is being left out of that. Letting your voice go is really important as an actor. So this is what I want you to do. Ask your mom or dad or your brother or sister to do this with you because it's silly and it's fun. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, okay? As we take a deep breath in, I want you to count to 4. Okay, so here we go. Okay, good. You're holding it, I know. Now, as you let it out, I want you to make noise. And we can count backwards from 4 as we let it out, okay? Now, I encourage you to make the most noise as possible without screaming. Screaming hurts our vocal cords, and we never ever want to hurt our vocal cords. But this is called a vocal sigh, and you should really let it go. Now here's another part of this vocal sigh that I like to say, and this is something you can do every day. Actually, I encourage you to do it every day. When you let the vocal sigh go, also let go of any frustrations you might have. Maybe you're bored. A lot of us are really bored right now. We understand why we have to be home all the time, but it doesn't take away the fact that we're just bored. I get it. So let that frustration go when you let the voice go. Maybe your brother or sister is really annoying. And maybe you're just tired of having to play with them all the time. It's okay. I know you understand why that has to happen right now, but maybe you're just over it. I get it. I want you to let that frustration go, and you brothers and sisters as well, when you let the voice go. Maybe your mom and dad are getting on your nerves. Moms and dads. Maybe your kids are getting on your nerves. I'm just saying, I'm a mom. I get it. I want you to let that go and any other frustrations that you might have. Okay, let's do it again. Are you ready? I'm gonna be a little bit loud. Here we go. Sometimes your vocal sigh when it comes out lasts longer than 4 seconds, and that's good. That's great. There are no rules, okay? Let's do it again. And ready? We're gonna let go of all of our frustrations. Here we go. frustrations out, and you're gonna make noise while you do it. Here we go. Ha! Ha! I know this looks weird. This is why I love theater. We get to be a little silly and weird, and it all is for good. Here you go. Shake it out. Make noise. Now we're going to shake our faces. Ready? You have to make noise. You're going to spit, so be careful. Don't spit on your loved ones. This is like a horse, but you want to make noise and go up and down your vocal cords. Ma! Come on, do it with me. Ma! Stretch out your face. Ma! Now let's stretch out your face without sound. Now squishy face. What would this sound like? What? Stretch your face. Ooh! Woo! Stretch your face. Ha! Ha! I'm scaring my cat, you guys. She just woke up and looked at me like, what kind of strange creature are you? Okay, we've done some vocal warm-ups. I can tell my voice is a little tired today. I don't know how your voice is feeling, but this is something that you can do every day. Not only does it warm up your voice, but it kind of just wakes you up as well. Makes you feel a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna take a pause just so I can switch camera angles and stand up and we can do some physical warm-ups. Be right back. This is the poor little kitty that's scared to death in the corner. I just thought she wanted to maybe say hello. Kitty is 20 years old. Do you have pets? How old are they? What are their names? Comment below. Hi. Okay, sorry, kitty. Okay, physical warm-ups. We're gonna start by just swinging our arms. While we swing our arms, Kitty inspired me to do a tongue twister that I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna push up my sleeves. Here we go. It goes like this. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Now try to say it fast. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Wiggle it out. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the... Wiggle it out. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. All right. Good job. We wiggled it out. Arms are a little bit more loose. Now let's warm up our legs. I want you to make the strangest sounds you've ever made as you warm up your body, okay? So, in order to do that, we're gonna play a little game. I'm going to toss you sound with my body, and I want you to toss it back to me, okay? When you catch my sound, I want you to make a noise. When you toss sound, I want you to make a noise. So, something like this. I'm going to toss you the sound first. Are you ready? Here you go. Hooah! Now, when you catch my hooah sound, you're gonna go hooah! You're gonna catch it. Then, you're gonna find a movement and you're gonna throw any sound you want back at me, like whee! And then if I could hear you, I would catch that sound back like hooey! But I can't hear you, so I'm going to have to pretend. But you can hear me, so you don't have to pretend. Here we go. I hope this game makes sense. I'm going to toss you sound, you're going to catch it. Hoo-yah! And then you toss sound back to me. Hooey! Hoo-ah! Hoo! That was my karate sound. Hua! Laba! Ho! Ha! Hoo! Two more. Ha! Labo. Great. Now stretch your arms high in the sky. Now you can't see mine, but stretch them up high and go high on your toes and reach your fingers up. Stretch your fingers up really high. And then I want you to pull everything down into the ground. And your feet on the ground should feel the ground completely. So start with your toes and really feel the ground beneath your toes, each and every single toe. And then go into the ball of your foot and the heel and really ground your feet into the ground. Now I want you to do the same with your legs. Feel them grounded and your hips. Excuse me. I need to get my water. Always drink water. And your torso, feel grounded. And your shoulders, and your neck, feel grounded. And your head. Okay, now we're gonna lift. Take a deep breath in. Off the ground, all the way up. And then come back down again. Lift up the ground, all the way up. And then come back down again. And now we're going to hinge at the hips and fall over like a rag doll. Now you should bend your knees just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Make sure your neck is hanging loose. Your neck should be completely loose. Almost like your head, it just doesn't have any strength at all. Just let it hang off of your body. And I want you to breathe and stay here for 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly, like a turtle, although I don't think turtles can do this part, like a sloth. Maybe sloths can do this. Come back up. You never want to do that part too fast, because if you do, blood will rush from your head really quickly and then you can pass out or see stars. And that can be really scary, so you want to take care of yourself. Okay, let's roll our necks. Pick any way you want to roll your neck and always be very gentle with your neck. Now go the other way, whichever way you picked was fine. Go the other way. Good. And continue to stretch your face. And make those great silly noises. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. All right. Lesson is up next. Okay, so first I want to talk about body language and gesturing and why it is so important to get this part right when you're acting. Body language, or nonverbal communication, that's a mouthful. Nonverbal communication makes up every single way we are communicating with our body, our clothes, our hair, our makeup, our shoes. Here comes the cat. That isn't actually speaking. You miss being on camera? Hello. And so nonverbal communication makes up 98% of communication, is what one statistic said. 93 I read is another one, but it makes up a lot of the way that we communicate. So if you're not communicating with your body well when you're acting, then it's very possible that your character isn't believable. And the goal for the end of the day is for me as an audience member to believe you. right? So you can't make anyone laugh. You can only allow them to laugh with circumstances that are outrageous and silly enough that they believe you and they relate and they laugh. You can't make anyone cry. You can only allow them to cry with, once again, circumstances that are extremely sad and believable enough that I relate to you, and therefore I feel that emotion and I cry along with you. All right, so as actors, my cat's now asking to leave the door. I'm gonna have to pause and come right back, but for you it won't skip a beat. Okay, I'm back. So as actors, it's really important that we remember we're not trying really hard to make you laugh or make you cry. What we're doing is we're trying our best to just live in this character's skin and be very believable. And that means that we have to pay a lot of attention to how that character moves and breathes and moves their hands and moves their facial gesturing. I don't think that's a thing. Facial expressions. There you go. There it is. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about that. This isn't going to take long, and I'm going to give you some exercises to do, and I'm even going to give you some fun homework to do. It's not really homework. You're going to get to, okay, tell your parents and your siblings to close their ears. Close your ears. You're going to get to watch your parents and your siblings and anyone else you see walking by your house. If you do happen to go to the grocery store, that's a great place, although I wouldn't recommend it right now. You're going to get to watch other people and how they move, how they walk, how they sit, how they talk, how they use their hands when they talk, or if they don't. And then I want you to report back to me and let me know what you noticed. So there you go. I already gave you your homework. That's your homework. Your homework is to watch family members, listen to how they talk, watch the way they use their hands, watch the way they sit, watch the way they walk, or anyone else walking on the street, neighbors across the street, and then report back to me what you see that's different than what you do. Okay, so let's begin. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna move the camera back so we can use our whole body. All right, here we go. Find some space. Make sure you have a nice area that you're not gonna hit anybody. Okay, I'm gonna give you a line. This is your line to memorize. Your line is, okay, I know, Mom. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Got it? Repeat after me. Okay, I know, Mom. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. All right, that's your line. Now we're going to talk about gesturing. I always say anything below the waist when it comes to gesturing, which means the way you move your hands. Anything below the waist is a waist. Don't gesture down. What are you doing? Do you know anybody that talks like this? Like, hey, how's your day going? Did you play any cool video games lately? No, it's weird, okay? So, no gesturing below the waist. You want to get them up. You want to get them out in front of you. It may seem weird at first. You may be like, what do I do with them? We're going to work on that. We're going to try to make it natural, okay? So your line is, okay, Mom, I know, right? So right away, if you're being defensive, which means that you're trying to show someone that you get it, leave me alone, back off, then your hands usually go up in defense. It's the same thing as if you're fighting a battle, right? But you're not fighting an actual battle. You're fighting a verbal battle or an emotional battle. So your hands still go up. So let's try that one first. Okay, Mom, I know. I have an itch. Nope, it's a cat hair. It's a cat hair. Okay, that's it. No more cats in the studio ever again. Here we go. Okay, Mom, I know. Try one hand. Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed, right? This is kind of giving up. Anytime you're giving up, even like, once again, I was talking about if we're physically fighting a battle and then we give up. So we're doing that on a smaller scale. We're fighting a verbal battle and then we're giving up. It's time to get dressed, right? Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. Now, this next line I like because it can be said many different ways. That's why I chose it. I cannot wait to go to school today. Could be genuine. Genuine means you mean it. So like, Okay, Mom, I know it's time to get dressed. And then, I cannot wait to go to school today. Anytime any human, you see this a lot in kids, so if you have a little brother or sister, pay attention to them and watch them. Anytime any human gets excited, they do something I like to call defying gravity. They literally lift themselves off the ground. So, if we cannot wait to go to school today, and that's true, I want to see you defy gravity in that little line. I cannot wait to go to school today. You don't have to actually jump. You can, however, just lift up. I cannot wait to go to school today. Or you can just lift up your arms. I cannot wait to go to school today. I cannot wait to go to school today. So we can be very dramatic. That's like musical theater acting, right? Okay, Mom, I know it's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Might not be that believable, but it's good to practice this stuff. So now I want you to pause me and practice. Okay, welcome back. Now, we did these. Okay, Mom, I know it's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Now, we're going to change our physicality. We're going to be a little bit somber, okay? Somber, sleepy. When you're sleepy, you're not as grounded, you're not as up, right? You're going to drop your body a little bit. You drop your head a little bit. You want to always make sure that your audience can see your facial expressions. So even if we are dropping our head and our body a little bit, you still want to be able to be seen and heard. Very important for actors. Okay, Mom. I know. All right, so we're still going to do this defensive thing, but we're not going to be as active. Maybe a little more blasé, a little more sleepy about it. Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. What do you do with your hands there, right? So now we're being sarcastic, right? I cannot wait to go to school today. Even if you're not moving your arms much, you're still moving your body. Your body still acts it out, okay? Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Right? You can do some of that. You can do what I call making human noises and add a sigh. We all sigh. We always make these noises as humans. But then all of a sudden when we're on stage, we forget we make, and we're all very well put together. No, you still have to make those noises, right? Okay, Mom. I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. All right, now pause me and try some of those sarcastic, sleepy, grumpy versions. Okay, now you're back. All right, now we're gonna do something a little over the top just to get our physicality out there. We're gonna be really excited. Am I still recording? I think I am. I just had someone call me in the middle of this taping and I didn't know what to do. We're back, excited. Okay, here we go. Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Okay, Mom, I know. Yeah, it's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Maybe some of you are feeling this. You thought you would never miss school and then you're like, just send me back, right? So use your whole body. Use the floor, you guys. Get down here like, okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Okay. All right, super excited. Pause me. Try that one. Okay, now hopefully you're back. Now we're gonna do angry. Ready? We're gonna go through some emotions. Get angry. Now, when you're angry, your body is tense. You don't do a lot of defying gravity because you're not excited, right? Right? Tense. Down here. It's fun to yell. Are you ready? Okay. Okay, Mom. I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. Oh, this is fun. Really get into this one. Come on, I'm giving you permission to be angry. Let's do it. Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. So, we're using a lot of these gestures because it's just a few different lines, but you want to get really specific with your gesturing. You don't want to do the same thing all the time. When you do this over and over again, I like to call it like holding your pancakes or holding your plates, right? Like we're not walking around life going, okay, Mom, I know, it's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. That's not real life and it's not believable. So you want to really get different with your hand gestures just to see how it feels as an exercise. All right? Okay, Mom, I know. It's time to get dressed. I cannot wait to go to school today. All right, pause me and try angry. Okay, doesn't that kind of feel good? I don't know what it is about that one that just gets it out of my system for me. All right, so we've done a lot of different body work today already. What I want to do is leave you with your homework. I want you to go back. I want you to really pay attention to the people around you, all the people. I'm going to come in close. Here we go. I want you to pay attention to all the people around you. And I want you to watch the way they walk, they talk, they move their hands, they sit. Everyone is so different, and that's what's magical about humans. But as an actor, as you collect that data, you get to then take it and put it in your actor toolbox. And you get to carry that toolbox with you to each and every character you play. So you might walk like your dad, but use your hands like your mom. You might sit like your brother, but you might sound like your grandma. And all of that is really delicious and wonderful content to make your characters believable and real. So remember, any gestures below the waist is a waste. We are not carrying plates or pancakes or making pizzas. We're getting specific with our gesturing. We're remembering that 98% of what we do with our bodies is how we communicate our characters. And we're going to try out different emotions as we say different lines with different hand things. And you can even move your whole body and get really over dramatic as an exercise just to see how it feels. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I enjoy you guys so much. I hope you know that I think about you every day, and I hope you're staying safe. And I can't wait to hear about your superpowers, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.